Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shadow Stitch, your coach of the Charlotte Chandelures, and today we got our Week 4 battle for the CBN. So last week we played Chunk Norris and the Madison Mudkips, and we went off with Little Man Trapinch. Go check that out. I thought it was a lot of fun. If anything, just because I got to use Trapinch and you actually came. That was just cool. So go check that out. But this week we're going to be taking on Snickers and the Snickers bar. So yeah, we're both actually 3-0, which is pretty crazy, crazy good. So somebody's going to be losing this time around, and hopefully it's not me, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, though, you see my team on the left, you see their team on the right, and you see what I'm bringing right in front of you. So if that's all you wanted to know, go ahead, skip right to the battle. But if you want to know what I'm bringing and why I'm bringing it, feel free to stick around. So yeah, first up we got Darkrai and Iron Leaves. So we're not going with the Dark Void shenanigans. I'm still bringing Gravity though, because I do like some of the synergies that it gets with Focus Blast. Being more accurate, along with like Heat Wave, which is pretty good in general. So overall though, this isn't really the main focus of the team, the faster mode with Iron Leaves and Darkrai. It is attack boosting Iron Leaves as well, because just look at that team. It's kind of slow. You know, you got King Gambit, you got Gothitelle, you got Primarina, all things that can really function pretty well under Trick Room. So I wanted to find a good way to stop that Trick Room. Like, his only fast Pokemon is Sneasler, which granted is pretty fast. It's a very good speed tier, and definitely can go crazy, especially with like an unburdened Grassy Seed set. So it can easily be the fastest thing on the field, but we do have things to deal with that for sure. So we do have a pretty significant speed advantage, and yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to try our best to leverage. But to do that, we have to stop the Trick Room, and that's where Chandelure comes in. So Chandelure is a pretty decent lead in this matchup, in my opinion. Deals with, you know, can take a hit from King Gambit with Colbur Berry, threaten with Heat Wave. We got Imprison Trick Room to stop the Trick Room from Gothitelle, which is really nice as well. So Flame Body is pretty good because I don't really think we need Flash Fire. You know, Magmar, it's not a bad Pokemon, but it's, you know, not a massive threat, especially when we have something like Gyarados right next to us. So this is a really bulky Gyarados. We are running Mirror Herb, because of course we have Intimidate still, which is still very good for like Rillaboom and Sneasler, but it can trigger the Defiance on King Gambit, and you know, that's really scary, but we can get a potential +2 off of that, which is very cool. So definitely worth looking into. So I still think it's worth getting the Intimidate off on those things, and you know, I get to get boosted Temper Flare damage on a lot of things as well. So Roar is also another way that we could potentially stop Trick Room, as well as Taunt. Of course, Taunt, you know, loses to Mental Herb, but you know, it is what it is. So Mienshao is looking pretty good here, just as an all-out attacker. Obviously, fighting typing is great into the King Gambit. Knockoff is just good for knowledge and stuff. Fake Out is another way to stop Trick Room, blocked by Covert Cloak, but you know, it is what it is. And then Ice Spinner, I can get rid of the terrain for Rillaboom, so it can't spam Grassy Glides, or if they try to keep Sneasler in the back to proc the Seed, then that's pretty cool. So yeah, Mienshao's pretty straightforward though. It's here to do a lot of damage, live a hit or two with Focus Sash, which is nice. So, and last but not least, we got Klefki with the Lagging Tail switcheroo. So, of course, with Prankster, we're fast with our Prankster moves anyway. So, Lagging Tail doesn't really affect us too much. We have Misty Terrain to be able to interrupt his terrain, which is cool. As well as not being able to worry about Dire Claw shenanigans, which is nice, I suppose. Trick Room to be able to reverse a Trick Room if it comes to that, and then Switcheroo, so we can Switcheroo our Lagging Tail onto something really fast, like Sneasler, for example. And then Foul Play is just kind of there to have a move that can do damage if, like, King Gambit gets too crazy out of hand. Sure, it's resisted, but, you know, if it still is going to do a decent amount of damage. So, I'll be honest, this is a really strong team for my opponent. I am thinking that they're going to lean into, like, more of the Trick Room side. So, as long as I can stop that, though, I think I'll be okay. But, you know, who knows? We'll see how it goes. So, I think it's a really strong team, though, and it's definitely probably my hardest matchup so far. But with that said, though, I think that we still have a pretty strong team for this. So, anyway, that's going to be it for right here. I hope you guys enjoy the battle. Alright, so, Rillaboom Magnetar. Did not expect Magnetar to come. Okay, Primarina, Sneasler, okay. So pretty much about all we expected, which was pretty good. Safety Goggles is pretty much useless, I know, but that's okay. Let's see here. I feel like Darkrai is still really good. We can keep Gyarados for a game 2, potentially. Yeah, let's just do that, because we should be able to shut down Trick Room pretty effectively. And then, yeah, so let's get it. Let us get it. So, sweet. Get it. So yeah, I really don't see, like, a way for him to, like, effectively stop Trick Room and stuff. You know? So... or effectively get up Trick Room, rather. And this definitely looks like kind of like a Trick Room-ish team. But could be going like a speedy mode, I suppose. But the only speedy thing is Sneasler. And I feel like I'll be able to handle that. Okay. Not exactly the lead that I was expecting, but okay. Definitely feel not the lead I was expecting at all. I cannot say that. I could say that for sure. So, I feel like I could just switch into Iron Leaves, right? And then, like, I'm not really afraid of just going for a close combat into the King Gambit. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just switch the Shandy out, because we might need it to imprison a Trick Room later. Unless he's like Chopple or something like that. Okay, so it just protects. That's fine. Let's see, close combat go out. Okay. Let's see a Moonblast coming in. Okay, was not afraid of Shandy at all. The Shandy spot at all. Okay. Alright, so I feel like Leaf Blade is incredibly safe there. So, yeah, let's just do that, and then, like, close combat in this. If he Sucker Punches, then he Sucker Punches. Unit, me, right? Duck Song. Who is that? That is super interesting to see that come. Okay, he Sucker Punches me, which I do live. Which is fine. Close combat comes off, and it actually lives. Focus Ash. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, I feel like I can just protect and maybe, like, knock off this. Let's just protect here. He has to be going for Sucker Punch. Okay, he read that correctly. That's good. Okay, so we can go to Shandy. Okay, so let's go ahead and swap to Darkrai and just go for Heat Wave. Heat Wave will pick off the King Gambit, so we've seen pretty much just Sucker Punch and nothing else. It's fine. Sucker Punch. I get the Colbert Berry, which is good. Heat Wave comes off and does pick up the Nagarino out. Okay. Citrus Berry, okay. Let's see, maybe a Rillaboom? There's the last, maybe? Could see the Gothitelle, I suppose? Right? Okay, so I feel like I can probably just go straight for a Sludge Bomb Shadow Ball. And I will target down the Primarina. It's probably going to get Follow Meat away. But that's okay. Darkrai is really bulky, by the way, too. So it's very possible that I live a hit. Especially a spread move if he goes for Dazzling Gleam or Hyper Voice. So that's fine. Shadow Ball goes in. Should probably pick up the knockout, I guess. Yes, it does. Okay. So there's this Follow Me gone. Shandy drops, but Darkrai easily hangs on. Not even a contest there. Okay. Who is last? Iron Leaves. Sneasler's last. Okay. Psyblade that. Okay. So Sneasler came as last. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So he did just go like a fast mode of the team, so okay. Good to know. Definitely was not expecting that kind of playstyle from this team. Really fully expected like a Trick Room mode to come off. Okay. Okay, so I actually think that Iron Leaves Mian Shao could be a good lead. Klefki in the back. I still should think Chandelure is really good. Let's see. Yeah, I still think Shandy's really good. Prim is so good for him. Do I really leave Darkrai at home? Do I leave Gyarados at home? Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Is we're still able to imprison a Trick Room lead with this, but we threaten the lead that he brought really well. Interesting. Gambit. Okay, and the duck. Okay. So, that's fine-ish. Okay, so I feel like I can protect. Definitely feel like, yeah, I don't want to give up my lead here. So I feel like I can just go for a close combat just in case. So let's just protect here. Oh, he just protects. Okay, doesn't follow me. This is gonna... Okay, just double protects, which is fair. Don't have a way to stop the follow me. That's really interesting. I was not expecting follow me Magmatar. I think I just have to go for close combat Psyblade and just hope I do enough damage. He is single target. That is a lot of damage. Okay. Do we see a Kowtow? Flame Body? Oh, fucking course he got Flame Body on me. That sucks. Okay, so we do see a Kowtow come out. Damn, that sucks. I don't really have a good way of stopping Prim now. Shit. Yeah, this was a really good bring from them. Also, I don't know why I switched into this. Definitely needed to switch into Shandy. Alright, let's just switch into Shandy. Yeah, I'm flustered, for sure. I don't know why I switched into Klefki. I should have switched into Shandy. Yeah, this is, just good prep on my opponent. On my opponent's end. Okay, we do live that. Do I get a Flame Body? Yo, I do. Okay. It's pretty good. Cool. Alright, yeah, the problem is I just do not have anything for the Primarine that I know is in the back. Yeah. Good stuff from my opponent. Yeah, this is a pretty much a locked up game, if I had to say so myself. Just gonna protect, okay. We're just gonna get a double protect, I'm guessing. Could try to go for, yeah, just gonna go for the Sucker Punch. Doesn't do that much. Sure. Prim is in the back, I know for sure. So, I just don't really have anything for that. Damn. Well played. Well played. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that. Just really well played from my opponent. Shandy gets more kills, though, so that's good. So yeah, Shadow Ball comes out. Hyper Voice should finish off both of my Mons. Yep, good stuff. Good stuff. Well played. Well played. Man, if I brought Gyarados in the lead, that would have been really good. I was considering bringing Gyara in lead next to, like, Mian Chao. I think that probably would have been the way to go. Well done. Yeah, very well played from my opponent. I want to learn at least an item. So, let's learn the item of this if I can. I'm very likely probably just going to drop to a close combat, but, you know, I can hope. But yeah, GG. GG from my opponent. Just out-prepped, outplayed. For sure there. I was not expecting the Magnetar, and that's what definitely messed me up. So, yeah. Maybe I should have leaned into the Gravity. Dark Void. Interesting. Yeah, because, like, I had two completely different builds of this. I was like, okay, am I gonna... and I thought that maybe a Gravity Dark Void build does look really strong here, but I really wanted to bring, like, the Misty Terrain and stuff like that, so I think that with what they brought, the Gravity Dark Void build would have been way better in how they played. So, yeah, I think that definitely an oversight, something maybe to think about for a potential rematch. But for now, though, yeah, that's it. So our win streaks ended, but, you know, it's okay. GG to my opponent. They definitely earned it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next week, which I don't know who I'm playing. So anyway, like, comment, sub, all that fun stuff. I love you all. Deuces.